What's up, Make Pop Music? It's Austin Hull from Austin Hull Audio and Visual and Make Pop Music, and we are back with another tutorial this week. We've got our good friend Christopher Siu coming back onto the channel. You'll probably recognize him from the Billie Eilish Wish You Were Gay theory and chord breakdown, and he also did a video several months back where he actually did a review on what he considered to be the best kind of orchestral library for pop music. So welcome him back to the channel. Today he's coming back on to do a chord and theory breakdown of Please Me by Bruno Mars and Cardi B. So we're really excited to have him do this song because this song does have a bit of a kind of jazzy funk element where a lot of the chords are extensions and they're not really traditional kind of triads or sus chords. So we're really excited to have him actually jump in and show you some of these different flavors that they use in the song and kind of how they use them. So definitely head over to his channel, subscribe to him because he's doing all kinds of stuff like this, and make sure you check out his website. You know, go send him some love and support because we really appreciate him being on the channel and making this content for all of you guys on here. So without further ado, let's actually hop into his video and check it out.
What's up, everybody? Hope you're having an awesome day. And in today's video, we're going to be doing another chord breakdown of a popular song that just came out recently. It's called Please Me by Cardi B and Bruno Mars. And so if you haven't heard the song yet, definitely check it out in the description box. And then come back and we'll do the analysis of the track. So let me go into my Word document. I've already written out the chords here. Just listened to them by ear and kind of worked it out. So the first thing you'll kind of notice is that all of these chords are not typical major and minor triads, and that's very typical of what Bruno Mars does. You know, as an artist, his music has a lot of these extensions and you know, notes that are affected, flatted and sharped and all that thing, stuff like that. But I think an easier way to present it, actually, instead of writing flat 9s and 13s and stuff like that, another way to present it would be to do it in more of a classical context, in which we categorize more of the top notes as one chord by itself, and then have the bass note as another thing by itself. Because that's how I was trained. You know, instead of, you know, looking at you know, C7 flat 9 sharp 13, that kind of thing, I tend to do it by, you know, categorizing the upper notes, the extensions, into one chord by themselves, and then having the lower notes as something else. So that's the way we'll approach this, but of course you can do it the other way if you'd like to as well, in that jazz nomenclature. So let's go right into it. The first chord is a B minor ninth. So typically what this would be is it's built off of the B minor chord. Now a B minor 7 would be with the A there on the top. Okay, that's B minor 7. Now if we want a B minor ninth, the ninth is essentially equivalent to the second degree of the B minor scale, which would be the C sharp. Okay, so all we're doing is we're adding the C sharp right there. So now we have a B minor ninth. And excuse the vibrato on this. I don't know how to change that, but that's basically the first chord in the track or the song. So B minor with the 7th and the 9th. Okay, and there we go. That's a B. That's the first chord. Now the next chord is a B half diminished 7th. So typically a diminished chord would be like this, all separated by 3 half steps, as you can see. However, a half diminished is when you take that 7th note and raise it up a half step. And so now you get B, D, F, A. So it's 3 half steps, 3 half steps, 4 half steps. So minor third, major third. And this is all over a C sharp. So it's a very jazzy kind of sound, which just sounds really cool. Half diminished chords have this really interesting function. Like it feels kind of like, it feels jazzy, but it also feels like it has to go somewhere. So it has this leading function. You know, like this is a very open-ended sound. So there's many ways to resolve it, which we'll get into right after this. So the C sharp is our root, basically, of the triad of the chord. So if you looked at it another way, it would be like a C sharp dominant 7th with these extensions. But what I'm doing is I'm categorizing it with these 4 notes up at the top and then putting C sharp at the bottom, just like that. Okay, so that is the second chord, B half diminished 7th over C sharp. The next chord sees the C sharp in the bass resolve down to F sharp, and just like in the previous video, where the key of the song is in the 3rd position, this is the same thing. So this song is an F sharp minor, just like that, okay? And the C sharp minor 7th would be, so C sharp, E, G sharp, and B, and this is all over F sharp. Okay, So just to recap, a C sharp minor is like this. At the 7th, minor 7th is up there. So from C sharp up to B, that's a minor 7th, and then this is all over the F sharp. Okay. Now for this next and final chord in the progression, it goes to a C sharp diminished 7th, which gives them kind of a sadder sound or a depressed sound. So for the minor 7th, you basically have to make it diminished first by lowering the 5th a half step, and then to make it fully diminished, because right now this is a half diminished chord, we take the 7th and we lower it a half step. So now we have C sharp diminished 7th over F sharp. Okay, and there we go. So let's play the whole thing once. So one more time. And a lot of this has to do with voice leading as well. It's quite smooth. So if we just play some of these notes here, let's see. This is the B minor 9th. Now, if you take a look here at the next chord, it's basically this. So really the only note that is changing is F sharp to F, because the B minor 9th is B on the bottom, then we have the F sharp, A, C sharp, and D as well, right? Now, in the next chord, B half diminished, this chord contains B, D, F, A, and it's over C sharp, which we had in the first chord. So now I'll put the C sharp down here in the bass. And there we go, that's our new fresh chord, okay? Now C sharp minor 7th, these are the notes here. Right? You could also make it smoother, you could go like this. That would probably be the smoothest voice leading. So B, D, F, A, and then C sharp minor 7 contains a B in it, so we'll leave it there. D can resolve down to C sharp, F can resolve down to E, and A can resolve down to G sharp. So they're all going down a half step, which is really, really nice. And all the while, the bass line is going from 5 down to 1, so it's very, like it sounds very good, right? And then, for the final chord, the F sharp stays on the bottom, B goes down to A sharp, C sharp stays where it is, E stays where it is, and the G sharp goes down to a G. So that top note and the bottom note are the only two that are lowering. So you can see it's a very, like all in all, the 4 chords travel very, very smoothly from one to another. And this serves the purpose to not only make the ear very comfortable and also, you know, not be distracted by any weird jumps or anything in the intervals, but it also maintains a sense of continuity and also just makes the chords a lot more interesting when you can maintain those extensions and stuff and make those colorful sounds throughout. It really makes a difference. So that is pretty much the chord structure and the progression for Please Me. If you haven't heard the song again, do definitely check it out, and you'll kind of see how that those chords come into play there. The melody is very effective, the hook is really good, so these chords serve as a really cool bed to that top line or that melody. So if you have any questions, please let me know in the comments down below. Big thanks again to Make Pop Music for having me on, and I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next video. So have a good day, guys, and I'll see you then. Okay, bye-bye.
As you can see, Chris is a master with breaking this stuff down. That's honestly why I've hired him to teach me piano in theory. So if you're looking for a teacher, definitely hit him up. He does private one-on-one lessons through Skype or in person if you're in Toronto. So definitely recommend that if you're trying to learn all these things. If you guys want to see more videos like this on our channel, let us know what songs you want him to break down or kind of what genres you want him to kind of do chord theory kind of videos on in general, and we can have him do those on this channel because that's not something that I really specialize in. I do a lot of the production, I do a lot of stuff by ear, and I do a lot of stuff just by feel. So it's really nice to have somebody come on and do the technical aspect of things when I'm not really the person to deliver that. So we really appreciate him being here. If you guys want some chord progressions that are similar to this, or you're just looking to spice up your own productions, go over to our website, makepopmusic.com, and check out the MIDI pack that we launched last month. It's super, super sick. It's 150 MIDI progressions, and Chris actually made one of the packs on that. So in it, it's 5 packs, 30 progressions per pack. We've got dark pop, indie pop, funk pop, acoustic pop, and electronic pop. Each one's gonna have right-hand stuff, left-hand stuff, leads, chord progressions, sustained chords, rhythmic chords, all kinds of stuff. So we really, really recommend that if you feel like your productions are a little stuck or stale. There's a million ways to use these. You don't just have to drag and drop them. You can set them to your own tempo, set them to your own key. You can kind of vibe around with them and change the structure of them. So definitely go check out the MIDI pack. We really, really recommend it. Everybody's loving it so far. And Chris had a really, really big part in making it. So we really appreciate that. But for now, that's going to be it for this video. Let us know what you guys want to see next time. And if you like this video, make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe on our channel, and go check out Chris's channel. But for now, we really appreciate it, and we will see you guys next time. Much love, make pop music. Peace out.